checking out this video. Don't forget, like and subscribe. All right, we've got to get back to Dynamite. Andrade made his return, which 30-day no-compete. He's back.
Well, he had no compete, I guess. That's what I heard. He was fired. But as far as that goes, I mean, I already said what I thought on that. AEW has enough talent. They don't need... I see everyone like celebrating, oh my God, this is so great when all this. Andrade is a very good wrestler. He's coming off of a run that wasn't good in WWE. Then he was fired, over disciplinary reasons. He had lots of problems in AEW over disciplinary reasons. Guys who get fired by WWE and go to AEW. Is there a case of a success of a guy who was actually fired by WWE and went to AEW? Can you come up with... I mean, I think there probably is one somewhere, but I can't, off the top of my head, come up with one. Because Toni Storm left on her own. Obviously Ricochet left on his own. Bryan Danielson left on his own. But the guys who were fired, you had William Regal, not a success, went back as soon as he could. Malachi Black, didn't do jobs, left. Andrade, Rusev definitely, as much as that was the most ill-spent money Tony Khan probably ever did, or among them. I shouldn't say the most, but among them was that one, because the guy, it's like this guy wouldn't do anything in AEW, and then he goes to WWE and he's putting over Dominic. He wouldn't put over guys twice as good as Dominic in AEW, and the guys, it's like, as people who know Andrade have told me, it's like he'll always think of Tony Khan as secondary to WWE, no matter what. And that's, we're asking for trouble, and that's what I expected. His last run, like I know the guy can wrestle, and but they have so many guys there that can wrestle that don't even get a lot of time, because so many guys are great wrestlers, and so many of these guys that are great wrestlers are they're not fixing to want to go to WWE or thinking WWE's better, or the last time they were there, it was tough to do business with them. They had outside the ring problems. It's like, I always think, burn me once, learn a lesson. This was not a lesson learned. And I know that my view is very unpopular in this, because all I've seen is, oh, it's so great, Andrade's back, and blah, 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 and who cares about his problems? And it's like, one of the biggest problems with this company has been the usage of WWE guys that were not pushed in WWE, that, it's not impossible. Ricochet was not pushed in WWE. He changed his character. He's done very well. But he also left on his own. But a lot of those guys, they're in WWE. They're not pushed in WWE. Miro wasn't pushed at the end. Miro was losing to everybody. Then he goes to AEW, gets pushed like crazy, doesn't want to do business, right? And then, ends up sitting around doing nothing for years because they didn't want to use him. And Andrade was better, but Andrade got sent home once. I don't know. He's not super charismatic. And one of the things that's different is, before, one of the advantages that Andrade had is that, I think that AEW really wanted good Hispanic wrestlers, and he's very good. They have access to much better guys now than Andrade. Andrade, much better guys. If you had the choice, with, look, he's in the Don Callis family with 150 people now. Like, the Don Callis family, how many more guys do they need? And all those guys are talented, and some of them are a lot more, Kyle Fletcher's more talented than he is. Takesha's more talented than he is. Okada's way more talented than he is. Rocky's valuable. I can't say Rocky could be pushed as a bigger star, but Rocky's a great, versatile guy. Hechicero, is more talented than he is, realistically. You just go up and down the whole group. It's like, do you really? It's like, I don't know. I would way rather push a young guy who is happy to be there and not there because he didn't make it somewhere else. And,
Actually, Swerve was released and became a big star, huge star.
Swerve is the exception. That's right. That is the one exception. But he also Swerve came in with a completely different attitude than every one of those people I mentioned. Swerve came in to prove something. He didn't come in to go back. The rest of those guys all wanted to go back. Swerve had no intention of going back, and when they came, trying to get him back, he didn't go. So that is the big difference. But yes, you're right. Swerve was a big success, and he was let go. He did not leave on his own. But that's about the only one.
Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that notify button, and you'll never miss a video again.